Well, hello, hello. Here we are, the Creativity Genes first live IG interview, and I am so excited that we are going to be having Hayley Maybury with us today. She is a fantastic, inspiring creator, and oh, hey, Darylon. I love it. And so we're super excited today to have Hayley with us, like I said. She is, and oh, here she is. Go live with Hay. And so I'll tell you a little bit about our experiences when we met. Oh, here she is. Hey, beautiful.
Hello. Oh my gosh, you look stunning. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Yes, the earrings. Yeah, look.
Oh,
Bad. 10 points.
I love these. A pop of color, of course.
I love it. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you, Hayley? How you doing today?
Really good. Really good. It's been such a wonderful balance of lots of different things today. You know, when you've just had a really well-balanced, fulfilled, productive day. Yeah, it's been great. It's not even over yet, so it's been good.
I love it. Keep it up. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for doing this quick chat with me today. For people who don't know, Hayley and I met on cruise ships, and Hayley was a singer, songwriter, dancer. You were the whole enchilada when it came to entertainment. And I've always loved your energy and your spirit, and you've taken all of that and you've applied it to now 2 businesses, which I think is fantastic. So I would love to dive in just a little bit more into that. Just tell me a little bit more about yourself and how that influences your personal definition of creativity.
Yes, I love that. Oh my gosh, such a well-laid question. Yes. So I'm a musical theatre performer. That's like my first love, I suppose, in the professional world. So yeah, like Rose said, I sing, I act, I dance, and I absolutely love it. And then over the last couple of years, I've then gone to build my own network marketing business as well. And they have just tied in really well together. I mean, with both things, with, you know, performing in musicals and with selling products, you know, they're both things that people have done before. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not reinventing the wheel in that way, but in terms of how creativity ties in with it, it's just making yourself stand out in different ways, in finding new ways to make things fun. Say, for example, if you're doing a show eight times a week or whatever it is, you need to be creative to keep it fun for yourself, to keep it alive for your audience. And in terms of my business, when I'm doing my activities every single day, I need to be creative to draw in eyes. You know, my main job is entertaining and giving value to other people. And you need to be so creative with that, because what people are putting out there these days, it's changing so drastically every single day. And to keep up with that, you've got to be thinking outside the box. You've got to stay ahead of the game. So it really, I feel like that's a very vague answer, but that basically is how it all ties together.
It really does. And actually, I love the fact that you touched upon and focus on making it fun, because that is something that so many of us forget to incorporate into our day-to-day lives, and how to make creativity like enjoyable. Whereas a lot of people find pressure when they're trying to do something new. It's what you do in order to enjoy it more. And I love that. And so I think that's amazing. And you also kind of touched upon a few of your main outlets of creative expression, but tell us a little bit more about what inspired you to become a musical theater performer, and why you still love it to this day.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The thing that first got me into musicals was actually the people. Just the type of people that do musical theater, that perform, they're really special. I remember when I was so young, I went to my first choir outside of like the normal school stuff. Like, I went to this extracurricular choir rehearsal, and I'd never met these people in my entire life. But on my first night I was there, I'm such an introvert. I'm like socially anxious. I'm so awkward around people. But I walked in and they all just came over and gave me a hug. These people that I'd never met in my entire life. And that still sticks with me to this day. I think I was 6. Like, I still remember it now. And yeah, it was the people that at first drew me in, 100%. What's kept me there, obviously the people just continue to get better and better. I can see Jonas is on here, another of our shit friends as well. Yeah, the people have 100% kept me there, but also tying into the creativity thing, the joy that you get of of getting a song or a scene or a piece of creative work that you then get to make it your own. You know, when it just comes to you on a blank piece of paper, it's like, okay, cool. Like, this is the bare bones. What can I do with this? And then when you start to explore and try different things, it's just the most invigorating feeling in the world. And it never gets old.
Oh, that's amazing. And it is. It continues to fuel you, doesn't it?
Mm.
Like on a day-to-day basis, like you said, and finding the fun ways to incorporate that. And so that feeling, that fuel that you get from being creative, how does that tie into your professional goals?
Oh my gosh, good question. Good question. It's funny. Like, I feel like I have, in the performing world anyway, I feel like I have less creative goals than some other performers. There's a lot of people that really want to originate roles and things like that, which I think is amazing. But my favorite thing is to play roles that have been done before, but just find a really fresh take, and just give it an extra flavor that hasn't been seen before, or, you know, draw on some of the amazing work that people have done before, but then kind of collect like a collage of all these different pieces of work and things that I like, and then turn it into something that's my own. So it's a little bit different in that sense. And then, yeah, professionally, gosh, there's so many goals. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start.
Right?
Like, I have a podcast, I have a YouTube channel. I love creating things, telling stories, putting it out there just to entertain people, but also inspire people as well. That's always my biggest goal with anything I put out into the world, really. Yeah, I don't know, that went on a tangent. I don't know if that answered the question, but that's what I love to do.
Yeah, that's amazing, because I feel that there are so many different avenues that we can find inspiration, and you're just like tackling all of them. It's such a like amazing thing to see how you are managing all of it and running like your own network marketing business, doing all the things. Like, it's incredible the way that you've been able to find alignment and connection between all of it. I'm a person who, I personally believe that the more we create, the more connected we become. Mm-hmm. And I think that as you continue to put yourself out there genuinely and authentically, it gives people more opportunities to connect back with you and to find inspiration and love through the things that they enjoy. So you are literally the embodiment of that. I love it so much. So excited to talk to you today. So now that you've delved in a little bit about how you experience creativity in your day-to-day life and how you find it fuels you and inspires you and everything, how do you think that others can also embrace and express their creativity in the most authentic way?
Yeah, good question. To be honest, it's kind of what I touched on before in terms of the fun aspect. For me, maybe it's just me, but I can't be creative if I'm not having fun, or it just feels squashed and the end result doesn't turn out very well. I need to be enjoying it. I need to be connected and aligned with what I'm doing, like you said. Mm-hmm. So first and foremost, I'd say you need to have an overarching goal, an overarching mission, probably is the more correct word, actually. So, you know, across my business, across my performing, across my podcast, YouTube, everything that I do, my overarching mission is to inspire people, specifically performers, that they can have it all. You know, everything in their life that they want, whether it's financial security, whether it's being able to travel the world, whether it's, you know, just doing things every day that make them happy. So finding what it is that just connects everything you're doing and gives you that laser focused mission, and then letting everything you do get fueled from that, but then find ways to have fun in it. And then if you find yourself getting frustrated or like starting to bash your head against the wall, just go like do something completely different. Put on some music, have a dance, go for a walk, like find a dog in the park, whatever makes you happy, go do that. And then come back to it with a fresh perspective. I remember I was filming this self-tape a little while ago of this song, and I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it exactly how I wanted. And I was getting so frustrated. I was about to give up, but I was like, you know what? Let's just be a bit silly. So I did the silliest self-tape. So a self-tape is like filming yourself singing a song or doing a monologue or a scene. And this one was a song. So I filmed myself singing the silliest version of this song that I could possibly imagine, like wiggling my head upside down and all sorts of things, like just turning it on its head and doing stupid stuff. And then the next take after that I took was perfect. Oh. Literally everything that I ever wanted, because I'd come with a fresh energy. So just getting your energy up, finding ways to make it fun, and making sure you know what your purpose and your mission is. Would be my biggest advice.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that that's aspect of our lives that we find disconnected to, as well as our purpose and like the underlying value of what creating means to us. But I totally love the idea of like just not taking it seriously, doing it as a joke, coming in with a fresh, clear mind, like wiping this slate clean and getting it like that. Just I'm sure it works all the time. I feel like I need to try that a little more.
Do it. It's so fun. And even if it doesn't work at the end, you'll have a good time. You know, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And all about fun with you. That's amazing. So maybe this may tie into that, but what do you think is your biggest like mindset shift that you've experienced from going down this creative path?
Ooh, biggest mindset shift, creatively speaking. Gosh, there's been a lot. The reason why I'm pausing is because there's been a lot. There's been a lot of things, and like I'm trying to think which is the most relevant, which is going to be the most helpful. Oh my gosh, there've been so many. I mean, discovering my mission was a huge thing. That took me a really long time to get there. Really, really long time. There was actually an exercise that I did that was really, really helpful, that kind of helped me filter through everything else that I was doing. Yeah, finding my mission very much changed things a lot for me. And also learning how to tell an engaging story, I suppose, was huge for me. Absolutely huge. In any kind of creative form, you need to be telling stories. You need to be communicating that creativity with someone else, whatever mode you're in. So relaxing a little bit about that and not being so uptight and being like, I need to do this very professional performance or this very professional business pitch, blah, blah, blah. Like, just have fun with it. The fun, enjoy it, but like take the people that you're speaking to or that you're sharing your work with on that ride with you. Help them to have fun, help them to see the vision that you're doing as well. That's not really a mindset shift, but let's go with the mission. Let's make that my answer, the mission.
Yeah. Great though, that's amazing, because that is probably, like I said, like our purpose, our mission, those are some difficult things that we try to pinpoint and define for ourselves. And I would love to know just like a little bit more, don't go into detail, but like about the exercise that you did. What played into that to help you find that mission for yourself?
I was actually hoping you'd ask, because like I'd love to tell this, but I don't know if that's off tangent. So what I did essentially, I made like what's it called, a Venn with the circles? Is that a Venn diagram?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Venn diagram. Anyway, let's say I made 3 lists, right? I made a list of all the things that I loved to do. Okay, every single thing I loved to do. I included eating pizza in that list, right? But I also included singing, I included telling stories, like everything you love to do. Then I wrote a second list of all the things that I'm really good at. Okay, so again, singing was on there, telling stories, everything you're good at. And the third thing, writing a list of everything that the world needs right now. And then finding what the overarching themes, like what the things were that were in all 3 columns, or how you could tie them together. And so, you know, if you're really good at bringing joy to people, and the world needs joy, and you enjoy giving joy to people, then that could be kind of a clue at what your mission is. So kind of finding what resonates with all 3 of those columns, that's going to give you a really good clue on what your mission is. And then you kind of tie it in with the work you do, with, you know, what's actually paying you money as well, and finding ways to lock it in together. But once you've found that, it's a really good start.
Yeah, that's an amazing place to begin, because obviously you want your mission to be something that you enjoy, that you can have fun with, that also everybody needs. You know, you also mentioned at the beginning that your main mission and your goal is to provide value to others. And so how are you going to do that? And you do it through like multiple avenues, which is amazing. You found several ways to line those up, which I think is incredible. So props to you. That's amazing. Yeah, and I wanted to respect your time to try to keep it around like 20 minutes or so. But tell me a little bit more about creativity in the sense of your journey, like, because I know I've seen a couple of posts recently from you, maybe like in the last few months, just about like how your confidence has grown, how you changed as a person. You're like reflecting back on like a year or two, 5 years before, and you're just seeing this transition. And how do you think that creativity has played a role in your personal development as well?
Yeah, hugely. It's more, I feel like personal development has, the growth that I've gone on personally over the last few years has unleashed and unlocked my creativity. I was very, like I said, very socially anxious person, very introverted, very shy, very, very self-conscious as well. So to create things and then put them out into the world a few years ago, even now, I'll be honest, even now, that terrifies me. Like, it makes me so scared. But learning the confidence to be like, okay, I'm feeling that fear, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Has been huge. It's just changed my life. And there's literally a book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway that has just changed my life on that completely. Yeah, but just allowing myself, yeah, if you haven't read it, oh my gosh, read it. It's amazing.
Fear and Do It Anyways. I love that.
It's so good. Yeah, it just talks all about how, you know, if you are feeling the fear of something, cool, that's perfectly normal. We've been through many scary situations in our lives, but after all those scary situations, whatever happened, we handled it. We're still here. So no matter what we're afraid of, whether it is crossing the road, whether it is putting out a video of us singing and people saying, you suck, whatever happens, we'll handle it. We'll be okay. You know? So that changed my life. And then once you've kind of like taken the shackles off, in a sense, you feel so much more free to create and not be limited by things. So that has just, it's changed my life completely. That's how I've had the courage to make a YouTube channel and make that podcast and do Instagram lives like this. Like, I used to be so nervous. I still sweat when I do Instagram lives. Like, that's just normal. Oh,
and I'm just like, leave me alone. I don't know who they are. But I love that. I think that's amazing. That book, I mean, that sentence alone, feel fear and do it anyways. That is such a powerful sentence alone, because we each feel fear like every day, and we're, you know, scared to do, like what you said, Instagram lives, YouTubes, to put ourselves out there. And I think that's also, when it comes to creativity, I think that that's also because it is such an authentic and genuine part of ourselves. You know, we're literally like taking what we are and who we are and what we believe in, like giving it to people, saying like, stomp on it if you want. But, you know, that's part of what creativity is. And I think that you might agree with this, but like, as we continue to create, we like, and putting it out there is part of the process as well. Like keeping it to ourselves is great and all, but like sharing our creativity and being open to that vulnerability, I think, is part of the process of becoming more creative. So I don't know if you have any thoughts on that as well, but
no, 100%. Yeah, I feel like almost the point of creativity is to share it with other people. When you pour your heart into something so much and create something so special that brings you so much joy or inspiration, or really makes you think about something in a certain way, it's so important to share it. But because it is so personal, and with the creative arts, you do get rejection. You do get people saying, you're silly, you suck, why'd you say that, blah, 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 whatever it is, that happens. Especially in a professional sense. You know, we're not going to give you the job, we're not going to publish your book, whatever it is. There's so much rejection, but because it is such a personal thing, we take it so much harder than, I don't know, some other kind of rejection. Like, it's really tough. It's really tough, but I think that is why it's so important to feel that fear and do it anyway, because there's so much, whatever every single one of us has in us, whatever creative urge and passion that is, there's so much we have to share with the world. It's such a shame to keep it in. Share it, let it out, like just share it with the world is basically all I'd say.
Love it. And yeah, that's amazing. I am 100% in agreement with that.
Yeah.
I am just excited to see more from you. What do you have going on next? I know you're always doing a bunch of projects and shows and everything, so tell us a little bit about what's coming up.
Yeah, so I've got so I mean I'm in the UK at the moment, so we're still like semi lockdown, so live performances still not happening. But I've got a Zoom concert coming up this Saturday actually with a whole bunch of US and UK musical theatre performers, which will be really, really fun. Yeah, I'm actually doing, oh my gosh, it's like my dreams have come true in this concert. I've been asked to do a Disney princess medley with me and two other girls, like singing 7 different princess songs. It's just the best thing ever. It's
Oh my God. Love it.
So yeah, that's coming up. What else? I've launched an amazing new health program with my business, which is all about helping creators and performers look after their minds and their bodies specifically. Really excited about that. What else? And just like freedom in the UK is something I'm very excited about in general right now. So that's great too.
Well, that sounds incredible. I'm definitely going to check in on Saturday. That sounds so fun. Oh my God. Medley. That's amazing.
I'll definitely do. Definitely do. It's on, if you go to the Instagram, Uplift Musical Theatre. I think that's the name of it. Okay. They've got free tickets. It's literally free. But they've just got the most amazing performers coming on, just singing all these musical theatre hits. It's going to be so good.
What could be better than that? I mean, so amazing. Well, Hayley, thank you so much for your time, for your insight. I love your perspective on creativity and everything that you shared with us today. And I'm going to follow up. I'm going to encourage all of us to go out and have some fun today, you know?
Yes.
Go exactly. Create. Are there any other last minute things that you'd like to share, Hayley?
No, just thank you so much for having me on. And I'm so flipping excited for you and your creative project, Little Baby, your book that's coming out. Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes.
Not Little Baby. It's a big baby. It's a big baby coming out, guys. Watch out.
I'm at the point where I feel like it's going to college and I'm like, I'm not ready for it to go yet. Like I can imagine. No, don't go yet. But yeah, coming up next month. So I'll keep you in the loop on that as well. But thank you again. I love this conversation. This was amazing. Keep creating. Love you, Hayley. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you, my love. And nice to see everybody that's been tuning in. I see you, Jonas.
Yeah.
Lots of love, guys.
Oh, it's been fun. Thanks for checking in, everyone. We'll talk soon.